What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Whiskey
and
Real Estate. Boy, we got to get back in the flow of that, man.
I was just making sure she got her "and" this time. That's what I was scared of.
I thought you were trying to figure out.
You're the one sitting closer to her this time, so yeah, I feel you.
Oh man.
So we're back to normal here. We got, we want to give a shout out to Cody last time for being a special guest while Tone was holding it down. Yeah. Getting into who we are and what we are. I'm Lucas Burrington with Burrington Real Estate, owner of AMMT and Burrington Real Estate. Been selling real estate for 15 years now. Also do property management. And obviously, we manage almost 300 to 400 doors, depending on the time of year. Sometimes 600. But yeah, that's who I am, what I am. You can find me on Lucas Burrington on Facebook, email lucasburrington@burringtonre.com, or shoot me a message. So, and who else do we got with us today?
I am Tone the Boss, aka Antonio Chalmers. It's like my real name is like my AKA now. It's like everyone knows me, Tone, DJ Tone. I am CEO of T1 Entertainment, and we just celebrated 8 years of being top tier. And we are going into our 5th year of the Iowa Music Awards and our 9th Iowa Summer Jam this summer. So, we're firing on all cylinders. I'm currently hosting a tour all over Iowa. Got 3 shows this week. Gonna be doing all types of crazy stuff we'll get into later in the episode. But yeah, I help artists all throughout Iowa, all genres, and we're just trying to make a Iowa music industry. So I'm partnered with Soundbox Recording Studio. We do all type of audio there and pretty much get you set up for success with artist development and making sure you're good to go and handling all your audio needs.
That's a lot.
You can tell he's been giving that pitch a lot lately.
I may have practiced a time or two.
I see. I am Manikka, Lucas's better half.
Mm-hmm. And we have a special guest on today who kind of looks like me, or I look like him, however you want to do it. This would be my father. Go ahead.
Hey. Glad to be here.
Ken Burrington here.
Yeah, returning guest.
Yeah, returning. Yes. But, it's always good when we get to have our little therapeutic moments. This is our therapy for the week. And today we're sipping back on something I've never had before. We've tried all flavors. I thought we had all flavors on the show. Yeah. I was wrong. My dad brought up for Tone a little Crown Royal chocolate today.
Yeah.
And it is very, very smooth. It is not exactly what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be having a little bitter taste to it.
Uh-huh.
Not even close. So
I'm scared but excited. So
you're gonna love it.
See what we got.
Where'd you buy it?
You can get it at any of the. Am I giving plugs to certain stores now?
That's fine. We're trying to get the sponsorship, so I think shouting them out helps us.
You can find them at we got them at Walmart, and we've got them at the Hy-Vee liquor part.
Nice. This
Sometimes
the specialty crowns are kind of hard to find.
They are.
I know, like people were going crazy for the apple when that came out. That was insane.
Yep.
Peach. I
Peach
went crazy for the
Peach was
peach.
big
I was the problem when Peach came out and it was rare. Oh yeah. I was. Let me get 4 of those.
Well, and in Iowa, we're huge football communities on Saturdays. I remember like the first 2 years Peach came out, like people were putting special orders in for the Peach because they couldn't keep it in stock in Iowa for tailgating and whatnot. And I've seen some people's weekends ruined because they couldn't get the Crown Peach. And
I was people.
but yeah, shout out to Kyle Belcock on that back in Sac City, Iowa, because I mean he was one of them that always had it on order because he didn't want to ever run out, because once you ran out, it was tough to find somewhere.
Yeah.
So,
but this right here, this Crown Royal chocolate. Oh my God.
I thought you'd like it.
I love it. And, I'm a big fan of the peanut butter whiskey. So I didn't know how well chocolate was going to translate over. But this is
mix
really
it together?
good.
Well, and the thing is the reason it makes sense is because we found out on a lot of the bourbons that are made, there's always a caramel mix in with it.
Uh-huh.
Some type of caramel's usually in with the bourbon mixes. And, I mean, Crown Royal's typically, it is prototypical on your bourbon
They
list,
rarely miss, because I also like the blackberry. Manikka, did you try any?
Yeah.
You took a sip of this?
I did.
What are your thoughts?
It wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Tastes like chocolate. I mean, I'm not a chocolate fan, so.
Yeah.
Tastes like a Milky Way.
I like it a lot. We definitely. I'm grateful for the bottle. Thank you, Ken. I got to meet the Burringtons today. That was kind of cool.
All of them now. Huh?
Yeah, finally. You've been talking up your sister for so long.
Yep.
So got to get her in the studio, record some specs. So that's really exciting, and hopefully we get to keep doing some more stuff together. You talk about you got to see the sound box again. So you've been in the sound lounge, but you got to actually see the recording process. What did you think?
Oh, I was very impressed. I really was. I was, like I said, there's so many different areas that you can't imagine how you can get that much stuff in that size of building.
It looks so small.
But no, what I was really impressed with is how professionally things were done.
Yeah.
And your partner there, just watching him work and his knowledge and stuff, that was impressive.
Yeah. Shout out to Richard Schultz. Like, it was just a slight thing off with the audio. He's like, nope, we're going into this room.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, we're gonna upgrade to the main room. He's like, I'll leave. You guys knock it out in here, and everything just sounded great, and it was fun. Like, I really just enjoy being able to help any aspect with anything that I have connections to, so whether it's just connecting people or whether it's a service or something that I offer, I'm in a good place in life where I'm doing the things I want with the people that I want to do them with. So,
like I said, I was very, very impressed. And like I said, he was going to make sure that the quality was just the way it should be.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I couldn't hear that feedback, or I barely could hear it. There's some feedback in that.
It was the smallest little dot. He's like, nope, that's floating. We're upgrade everything.
I was very impressed.
Yeah,
I really was.
Awesome. He's awesome.
Well, and everything we do in these communities, and we've talked about so many times on our podcast, is the network. Mm-hmm. I mean, the larger the network you got, the better off it is. I mean, and it's crazy because Laurel, we've talked about it many episodes of what Laura was doing out in Georgia and whatnot, and how when she got back, if she came back to Iowa, that we were going to get you all together.
Yeah.
And there's got to be somewhere where that gap can be bridged. And I mean, when we don't think we can do it, it always happens.
We find a way.
Yeah, it always happens.
One of my good friends, Silence, a business partner of mine, like his slogan, or his mentality is "winners find a way," and that's kind of been embedded in me. Like, even the things I don't know how to do, or I think I don't have time to do, we find a way. And like, that attitude just hasn't let me down. I had a lot of stuff that's happened since I was last on the podcast.
Yeah,
like,
well, I
cool
can't wait
stuff.
to get into that. When we get into this episode, for sure, we're going to get into it because there's so much going on right now.
Uh-huh.
Like there's March is usually a very busy real estate month, but it's a pretty morale's usually up because tax return money's coming in, or tax money's going out too. But usually on the buying side of things, I get to see the happy side of people. People's got their down payments now. Or on the property management side, we get to see people now has their first month's rent and their deposits. And so usually it is a busier month, but it's usually a positive month. But you can tell there's a full moon coming. You can tell that we're in the middle of a war right now. Mm-hmm. There's so much going on in today's world that it's just ever changing. So,
well, let's talk about today's market. There's so much, like you said, between war and everything going on. The ripple effects of things happening up top that affects the little guy. So, how does that affect today's market?
It's by the hour right now too. So, like, I mean, it is literally. So, like, I was talking to my mom, and I was talking to them, like, just as we were sitting at the sound box, and I was like, yesterday. From when the time the stock market's open to the time the stock market's closed, there was just one little insight during the middle of the day that said that there was going to be a ceasefire, and they were going to talk peace. The stocks went through the roof yesterday, 1,000-point jump yesterday. And within hours of that happening, I'm getting phone calls from investors wondering on what's going on. Okay, let's go start shopping this weekend. I mean, it's just... It's ever changing right now with the market. Rates are continuing to drop. So rates are at 5.15 today. So that's crazy because if you go back 4 episodes ago, we were still in 6s and we were still in, commercials are still around 7% and so on and so forth. So we had a rate sheet drop to us today from a couple of our local banks, and 5.15 is what I saw. So we're getting close to having a 4 in front of it. Wow. If we get a 4 in front of that, even if it's 4.99, I mean, this market's going to go insane.
Okay. When's the last time it's been that low?
2022, 23.
Okay.
Something like that. So, yeah, I mean, 23, 24, 25, we were seeing 5, 6, and 7s for real estate. So, yeah, and it was just a steady climb over those 3 years.
Okay.
So
this is those watching this clip of today's market. This is your call to action. When you see it get to that 4, what do they do, Lucas?
they go nuts. I
They
mean,
call, do they call you once they see that 4 in front of the?
I get 2 types of calls.
Okay.
Why didn't you call me and tell me there was a 4 in front of it? Or I get the other ones, hey, it's time to go. There's a 4 and something. But, the reason we do these podcasts and the reason we do our marketing on the side, the reason we continue to do our networking on a weekly basis is just so we can stay in front of our people and stay relevant, because it is ever changing. So if we get the opportunity to be ahead of the game instead of reacted to the game, that's always our goal.
Yep.
So it's still, like we've talked about on the last couple episodes, we're still in that period in Cedar Rapids where it's you buy now.
Yep.
Because with the data centers coming in, Google coming in, the casino's going to be done within the year. We've talked about the last couple episodes, and you guys will start seeing them drop, is rent prices are going through the roof. Yeah. I got two friends this week that called. Both were pissed off as heck because they're getting kicked out of their places, where they're getting rented from right now because they're on month-to-month contracts.
Yeah.
And it's because the investors are raising all the market. They're like, why am I going to keep someone there that's paying $1,700 a month when you're month to month? I can get you out of here and I can get $2,300 a month the very next day. Right. Same property, don't have to do much to it. Why am I going to keep you here?
That's a really good thing that you're bringing up, because it's, a lot of people look at it just from the renter's perspective. And, I know you personally, but if they don't know you and they're renting from you and they're like, oh, Lucas is raising my rent every single month. But you're leaving out the fact that he offered you a year lease or 6 months and you said, I want to stay month to month. And then also they're not seeing the side of it is there's an investor behind you saying, hey, either go up or get them out of here. But they're just looking at you. And that's, I deal with that with my company as well. Like, they just look at me as the face of all their issues and not, okay, there's other people investing in what we're doing, and there's other factors like, everything for me is like venue, the bar owner, but everything down to the bartender that can affect somebody's experience. They just look at me as the end all be all. So I know you deal with that in these situations.
I mean, he's a brother from another mother. I had to literally block him today.
Oh, okay.
I literally had to put him on block because
I'm so proud of him.
Because the way he was coming at me, you're a sellout, you're a trader, you're a blah blah blah, you're siding with the investor. I'm like, it's a business.
Yeah.
I told you 6 months ago this was going to be happening. We signed your new lease in January. You signed a 2-month lease because you wanted to move, because he knew this new investor bought it in January.
Yeah.
I go, he's going to raise rents. You are literally blocks from the casino.
Yeah.
Everything's going up over here.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, cool. Of course, he dragged his feet, didn't go look for anything, didn't want to go shopping for another rental or anything, thinking that he could schmooze his way around the investor. And the investor's like, man, I don't care what you say to me, how you come at me. The minute you're late on your rent, I'm putting in a notice, you're gone, and I'm getting a higher rent from somebody else.
Man.
And he met the investor face to face. So the investor himself had that, but yet it's still my fault that I got to serve that notice that says, guess what? You can stay, but you're paying this. And obviously he can't afford that. So, because it's a significant increase that this investor's doing on that property.
Yeah.
It's taking it from $1,350 a month. He's taking it all the way up to $1,800 to $1,900.
Yeah.
And he'll get it like that. He'll get it day one.
Yeah.
So it of course, I'm the bad guy in the middle. My last text to him was like, hey, I'll check with you in like 4 days, see where your head's at. If you're still where you're at, you're going to stay blocked.
Yeah.
So, it just, I don't got time for all that's coming at it. But this gets into the investor side of it. Investors, you need to know the market, and you need to have a property manager and a real estate agent that knows the market.
Yep.
But also there has to be transparency on our end from the property management side to the buyer side to the renter side too. Right. Because it's not an end-all, say-all, being that, you're getting a 60-day notice that this guy's going to take over this property. Now you have an opportunity where you can, go find something new. We can do that together. Or we can go see if you can get pre-approved to buy, and we can do that together. We can help you out on that process of it. Yeah. And, it's if you're doing the right things, you get in another spot, especially within our company, is not hard.
Yeah.
Problem is the ones that aren't doing the right things.
Yeah, if you're being late.
And now it's everyone else's fault.
Yeah.
So
what's crazy, I'm big, like one of my favorite movies is The Greatest Showman, just a musical and all that stuff. I've never seen Rent until last night. And me and my daughter watched it for the first time.
What
last
is
night.
Rent?
What the hell? What are you talking about?
She ain't seen it.
You haven't seen Rent?
hey,
I didn't see it
theater
till
majors
yesterday.
over there.
Just see your sister's faces.
Like-
Do we have another camera we can put on you guys' responses? So yeah, I didn't see Rent, and you didn't even know what it was until last night.
I mean, I figured it was a movie. I hope.
It's like
It's a
the
Broad- it's a
biggest
Broadway musical, too.
but there's a theatrical version. That's what I watched last night with my daughter. And
Yeah, I never-
you need to see it because of the industry we're in. Number one, but it's also probably the greatest musical. Turned
Manikka,
into
I'm
a
nauseous.
theatrical film.
I'm sorry.
But anyway, in the movie, Taye Diggs is the landlord, and he's written in the script as a bad guy. And they're talking about like they ain't paid rent for over a year, and at one point they were all roommates, and it was like, well, you told us we'll get to stay here for free, and like none of them have jobs. And then at one point they finally locked the place up, and then they just broke right in, and they're like, guess we're squatters. And like, this is the group of people we're supposed to love. And I'm thinking about it from Taye Diggs' character that they're like treating like shit. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell, man? What's he supposed to do? Like, and then like he proposed at one point, like towards the end, sorry to spoil it, but he's like, hey, I got you guys covered. You're good for the year. Don't even worry about it. And they're like, we don't want your charity. And, here's $3,000 and this should take care of something for you. And I'm like, rent in New York, number one, is probably way more than $3,000 right there a month. And they were saying, I think they were behind a year. So I don't know how this guy is the bad guy. And like one of them got a job for like a hot second. He's like, my heart's not in it. and he quit. And I'm like, dude, y'all gotta live.
They would have been put out a long time ago.
And that's what Manikka. This is why you ain't seen the movie
No.
yet. Turn it off.
She was mad at the beginning.
So, Lucas, you have seen Right Then.
Yeah, I have, yes.
What's your perspective on the movie in your industry? And
I mean, there's a lot of truth behind it, but kind of your synopsis you just gave is very kind of my thought on it too. I'm like,
was
how
it
is
always your thought? Like,
Yeah, it absolutely was. I mean, that
What the
gets
hell?
back into, when you get back into the Scrooge's section of everything, when we get into the holidays times, and I mean, bills are still due. I've always been in the position where I paid my bills, or I've had to pay bills.
Right.
And that was,
you're like, oh no, it's Christmas. Oh no, you still got bills.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
It's not like you spent money on presents. They had nothing really. Like,
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I mean, when you get into the Broadway version, I feel it's tougher to follow, and that's the versions that I've seen.
Okay.
The musical side of it, I've never seen the Taye Diggs version of it, but
Yeah.
I could see where that'd be kind of.
You should watch. You got to show Manikka. So
Yeah.
I guess. I'm the only
Laura,
one in
which
here who
version have
hasn't
you
seen
seen?
it.
I haven't seen the movie. I've only seen the musical.
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll probably watch the musical too at some point. But
Yeah, your
Movie's
daughter
cool.
would enjoy the musical. I don't know how much you would enjoy the musical, but I think your daughter
I
would.
like musicals a lot.
Yeah,
So
I think your daughter would for sure.
that's awesome.
But hey, it's just a different world. And my dad and I were talking about it earlier before we got here too. Farming industry is going through the same industry. I mean, farmers are struggling right now too because of the markets and the inconsistency in the market. Would you say?
Most certainly. I mean, we got a bet going on the one thing.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yep, I think we'll see $6 corn by
No.
January of 2026.
No.
Or 27, excuse me.
No, it ain't gonna happen.
It's at $4.12 today.
Yeah.
We have the bet on tape now.
Yep,
Whoa.
it's on tape. I will call it out exactly what it
What's
is.
the bet? Huh? What's the bet?
We haven't named a wager to it yet.
No.
Oh,
So,
you got to get him while you
Corn,
can.
corn
because he'll
usually
change
goes
it.
what, $4? You said,
Right now it's at $4.
It's $4.12.
Yeah, $4.12 right now.
and
Right.
I take it that's a high.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I figure we just had our taxes done and stuff and figuring what we spent and everything. I need around 430 to break even.
Okay.
That's just to break even. And these guys who are making a living, that's how they make their living. They can't just break even.
Right.
Because that leaves them with no.
You're working for nothing.
No money. Yeah, you're working for nothing. You can't buy anything.
Yeah.
So realistically, for them to make any money, it's going to have to be considerably above 430, and it hasn't been above 430 since the tariffs went into place. The bottom just fell out.
So what is your bet? What do you think it's going to go to?
Oh, I'll be tickled against the 450.
Wow.
And that market does have a direct market on the real estate side, especially in the rural communities.
Yeah.
Than it does in the city area, but in the rural communities, it definitely has an impact, and it also changes who the buyers are in the rural communities.
You know what? And I was going to address that. You know what you're seeing a lot more of now? You're seeing a lot more of the farmers who can't afford to make it in farming anymore, who are selling their property to your large farmers.
Yep.
And then what they end up doing, they just sell the acreage.
Correct.
Or live in the acreage. I was kind of curious. Then how does that? Are acreage prices?
They're going insane.
They are going.
They're going insane. Yeah, it is. So let's go all the way back to 2012, 2011, 2010. Corn prices were sitting at $6,
Yep.
$7. Bean prices were sitting around $13, $14. You had farmers that were doing complete opposite of what's going on right now. They were trying to buy more stuff for the write-off reasons because they were making almost too much money. They were showing too much of a positive gain. Right. So the anhydrous that was going on the fields, the chicken litter that was getting spread across the fields, those things weren't even an option when it was $6 corn, $7 corn. Everyone was doing it because it was a write-off.
Yeah.
And plus it helped with the yield of your corn and your beans.
Yep.
So now when it gets tight like that, that's where they really have to think, do we really need to do that this year? Should we be putting chicken litter on? Should we just be doing an anhydrous spray on it? What should we be doing to our land?
Wow.
How it is.
And we're in Iowa, the land of the corn. Like,
yeah. And the yields is what we try to prevent. So like where my dad's at, yields are all over the place, depending on the type of ground they got, because they got some sandy ground out where they're at. They got some good dirt where they're at. And it changes. It could change within a quarter mile.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It changed 100 yards.
Yep. And so what they put into that ground, just prepping it, is where their yields are coming from.
Yeah.
It's like we had our best by far yields this last year. The weather was good to us. But what we also did last year is we put down fungicide, which we hadn't done in the past. Unless prices go up, I have to sit here and balance out now, am I going to put fungicide on, pay the cost to put fungicide on again, knowing that it raises my yields? Or am I going to not be able to afford fungicide and just see what the yields turn out without it?
Wow.
Well,
How much the price went up. for
Yep.
that.
oh, I bet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, and they have to too, because they don't have the volume going out there anymore. So I mean, and again, getting into it, and we've talked about a couple other episodes with the type of buyers that are in that rural community and what it is, and you got the corporations that are out there buying up the small farmers, trying to. I mean, there's a corporation of NFL players around the Clear Lake area that are buying up a lot, and that's where they're at, is in the Osage area, and I mean, they're trying to get as much farm ground as they can. Farmers that are taking a loss and can't afford to take another loss, I mean, their best bet is to sell off part or to sell off all of it, or just, like he said, parcel it off, keep the acreage. Yeah. I just sold a property that's down by Mount Pleasant, just closed last week. And it was a pastor here in town, had a donation come into the church. The church is then basically buying this property down in Mount Pleasant. It's got, I think, 200 tillable all the way around it. It's tied into another 800 tillable acres, which is the dirt. Yeah. It's the dirt. This farmer wasn't making much this last year's, parceled off just the acreage, sold the acreage itself, and then kept the farm ground for the kids.
Right.
But the fact that the acreage sat on 5 acres, I mean, it was very appealing to these people that really wanted something, because it's tough to find a good acreage out there right now.
Yeah.
And
they don't seem to stay in the market long.
No, and they're going out of control on the pricing. So getting into the price per acre, I mean, depending on where it is, I mean, so we're talking about all the stuff you put into the farm ground to make the yields go up. That comes with a rating. So if you got a higher rating that the DNR is giving it, the higher the price of the property is going.
Right.
So the higher soil content, the more price per acre is what it is.
Better dirt.
Better dirt.
That's what it is.
Yep.
I mean, we literally have dirt that is east of our house that's valued at, $8,600.
Nice.
There is nothing in between that and the other field except a driveway, and the land on the other side of the driveway is valued at over 12.
Yep.
That's how quickly the dirt can change. So when I was saying hard yards, I was actually being
the driveway.
driveway. It's a width of a driveway.
Wow.
And the ground's worth $4,000 more than the other ground.
Wow.
Well, and you get to see the ripple effect. So back to that 2012, 2013, and we're in 2026 right now. So you're talking a 13-year gap. You saw, because the farmers were making more money, they wanted to get more farm ground too. So the ones that were making it, so they were spending, instead of spending $6,000 to $8,000 an acre on good dirt, that price now that everyone was making money went up to $12,000 to $15,000 an acre on good dirt, which has now stabilized. Now that they're not at $6, $7 corn, and they're at $4 and $4, the small farmers can't expand.
Right.
It's very tough for them.
Now they might have overbought.
It's not even so much they overbought on it; they just can't buy more because the yields aren't, what it's costing to sell the corn and sell the beans at $4 and $10. I mean, you're not, like you said, you're not making a lot of money. The way the farmers would hide a lot of their profits, it would buy more ground. And so you can't do it. So the only one that can afford that $15 to $16 or $12 or $14 per acre on tillable acres is only the big corporations right now, which is sad because that's what's going to drive out all the small farmers. We're in a real our area. So let's go to Cedar Rapids market.
Yeah.
We have the data center people buying up all the farm ground. I mean, if you ever driven out there of how big that facility is out there, it literally, from the time it starts as a data center to the time it ends as a data center, it's a 5-minute drive.
Wow.
I mean, it is massive.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did you go?
Yeah. Yes. And I mean, they got it where they got buses picking up the workers that are building this data center that'll pick them up over here and drive them to the data center, drop them off, and then they got another bus that will take them to each site that they're at the data center. I mean, it's massive.
Yeah.
It's worth a drive out there.
Yeah.
But if you go from Cedar Rapids to North Liberty to Iowa City, you'll see all that land is cleared out now, and commercial buildings popping up over there. So Cedar Rapids, when you get nearer to the city, you got business corporations that's buying out the land now. Now you got commercial that's buying it out. In the farmers community, they have commercial farmers that are buying it out.
Right.
They're not putting up big buildings in those areas where they're buying it out. They're just trying to accumulate as many volume of acres that they can get. So
when you talk about the corn prices and the bean prices, is this intentional? So these corporations can come in and buy the land and make farming less valuable?
now it depends on what side of the aisle you're on.
I guess it does.
Man.
It completely depends on what side of the aisle you're on. Some would say yes. Some would say if you pull out the Farmer's Almanac and you go through the ups and the downs of the market, it's just the market. It's the market. But in today's world, there's so much that drives that market. I would say a lot of foreign policy stuff is what's affecting it. Yeah, I would say the foreign policy stuff is really what's affecting it. It ain't so much what's going on in America, because if you go on what's going on in America, it should say pro farmer right now. Yeah. But what's going on overseas is what's saying, that's what's hurting the farmers right now. Yeah. Now, and that can change in a drop of a hat, and that's where I think I'm going to win this bet.
Yeah, because he's sure the tariffs are going to come off, and to a certain extent, I'll give this to him. He's right. If we start getting our trading partners back to where we're now shipping corn and beans back overseas again, and that's going to drive the prices up. There are no ands, ifs, or buts. To $6, I don't believe so. But And again, that has to mean that these companies, these countries have to come to an agreement, that how they're going to handle this tariffs, how much they're going to charge each other to ship stuff. And that sure seems to be a very long, tedious job to get the two countries to agree on. So
What's the wager for the bet?
Yeah, that's what I want to know too.
Well, I don't know. We still have the bet the wives haven't paid up on yet.
Yeah, the fishing bet. The fishing bet.
What's that bet? Please elaborate.
Oh,
we're going to
What was
a
it?
fishing, ice fishing.
It's ice fishing.
It could be
but
summer too. Hey,
I don't know how we lost, to be honest. I don't even remember what we
What's
bet
the
on.
I know how my wife lost.
I think I just got into
What's
it.
the bet?
I think they bet on what was it, basketball game?
Hers was a Packers-Vikings game.
Yeah, they bet on a football game, and I'm like, I don't really. Neither's my team.
What killed us this year is the warm weather. The ice all went out. So,
It can be regular fishing too. That'd be better anyway. If
Yeah.
you really want to be out in a little tiny hut thing.
Yeah, I wasn't with the when they.
So what were the options? It was Packers, Vikings, whoever wins. If the guys win, we go ice fishing, and if the girls win, what were you guys gonna get?
I don't remember.
Didn't
lost.
make any
So
difference.
we-
They lost.
We lost.
They lost. Yeah.
Oh, I think ours was just that I would never bother her about it again.
Dang.
Yeah.
No
Hey.
ice fishing ever again. Go back. Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah, I mean, so we'll think of a wager. We'll update you guys through the next episode of what the wager is, because we got about a 6-month period to figure out what's going to happen with it. So
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you take 6 months to make your bet. That's not how it goes. You can't.
well, you
wait
want to
till-
put it on the spot.
You can't. Well, you can't wait till things start to change either, because then it's like you're gonna know which way it's going.
He said January 2027, the corn prices be back up to 6.
I got a great wager. You win. We take the wives with us on the bourbon tour. You
Wait,
lose.
I was going. We were already going.
You lose.
I like where you're going.
Just the three of us
I
will
like
go.
this. I like this.
Hey.
Sorry, Manikka.
You just got voted out.
Yeah, we can do our own thing. That's fine.
I'm okay with that.
Oh, sounds like
Yep.
a good time.
Well,
Do I get to
Good
come no
luck,
matter
guys.
what then?
Yeah.
You win either way.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's a
I
good
like
luck because Lucas doesn't know how to plan anyway. So
Oh.
you guys won't go on a tour.
Okay, you one thing you need to understand is prior to you, I planned all the men's trips.
That's true.
Every single, and we were
So
consistent.
you're just a better
So
planner than him.
what happened?
You do realize when we go on trips, I'm still the one that mostly books the stuff. Yes, you've done it for one trip. That's it.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, I'll let you have it.
Moving on.
I'll let you have it.
I can refer to a trip that we went on, and you're like, you know how nice this is that I didn't have to plan anything and this and that, and
That was the very first time I went to
No.
Galena. Why
No,
would I
there was
plan
so
something
many-
that I didn't know I was going to?
there was so many other things. So many. St. Louis, out to Cincinnati, up to Colorado. all
Those
that.
were basketball trips.
Not to you.
You didn't plan it. They were
I remember you bluntly saying that I want you all to know that we're not here for basketball. This is a vacation.
I was gonna have a vacation. Yes, I didn't drive I didn't drive at all. I didn't sit
Yeah,
here
exactly.
in this car for forever to look at a bunch of kids
On a basketball tour.
for the entire weekend. Like,
So let me elaborate.
Yeah.
So yes. So that brings me to my absence on the last episode, which I
Oh,
heard
man.
Cody filled in amazingly. People couldn't even notice I wasn't there.
yeah,
But yeah, I
If
was.
That's what you're going with.
I was on. Some would call it a workcation, but I love what I do for work, so it's always vacation if I'm not home.
Yeah.
But one of my business partners was there, Silence, and he got there like 3 days in, and the first 3 days, for me and Tevin is work. Like we partied as well, but it was work. But that last day, the day that Silence got in, or maybe the day 4, we picked a rest day, which was much needed. I don't rest when I'm at home.
Did you get sleep?
Yes, a lot of it. And I don't sleep here. Like even like overnight, nothing. I'm not sleep. There's always something to do here. But I was on this vacation and it was like I said, it was kind of a workcation because it's a music festival and we're the artists and we're networking and all that stuff. So I bring that up to say, like, picking that day to just sit there and rest and not go out there and network and do all the things, I felt great about that. When you're on these trips that are still kind of work, but still you're out of town, do you make time for the rest or do you make time to utilize that you're in a different location?
Depends who you ask.
Let's ask both of you.
So, yes, I would say yes, I take time for all the above, family, the basketball, and whatever. Because previous to Manikka, it was all basketball.
Okay.
It wasn't.
We're not exploring the town.
We're not going out unless we're doing it as a team. Mm-hmm. If we're doing it as a team, everything was a team aspect whenever we traveled and did from here to there.
Right.
When she came into the picture and we traveled with it, then we would let the girls go do their thing. Me and her would go do our thing here and there. So it was a little bit of both. Now, if you ask Manikka on that, it wasn't enough time of me and her.
Yeah.
But it was 10 times more than I was ever used to giving anyone else.
We're adapting, you know.
Yeah, so the compromise was there.
Okay.
The compromise was there. So
do you take a day to do nothing, or if you're out of town, you've got to utilize, like, we got to sightsee, we got to do something each day?
if we're on our own vacation, we do.
Yeah, it depends on what we're doing
Okay.
or where we're at.
Interesting.
Yeah, like my favorite thing to do every morning is if we're driving somewhere, it doesn't matter where we're at. I like to go for a cruise and just explore.
Okay.
So we do a lot of exploring.
Yeah.
Whenever we go out and about, whether we're in a rental car or whether it's our own car, we're going for a cruise. So we do a lot of that and see what we just run into.
Nice.
That's everywhere we go, really. And if it's on a boat or if it's on a destination place, we just go for a walk and explore as well. So, yeah, I mean, it's not all business. It's not. It's
Well
a
said,
huge,
honey.
huge compromise on my end. Huge
Yeah.
compromise on my end.
Absolutely. I respect that.
Yeah, but a rest day is necessary. Every vacation we take on, we usually have one day where we're, unless it's basketball. Basketball doesn't give you a rest day. But
Honey, you don't take a rest day.
I kind of took one today. Kind of.
That's a good question. What does a rest day actually look like for you then? What defines a rest day?
Well, I would consider today a rest day. The last 3 weeks, it's just been go, 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 go. No time for sleep, no time for rest. And my body's starting to feel it. You know, your heart feels it. The heart's been racing like the last 5 days real hard. Yeah. And so it was one of those, I just been absolutely exhausted. And I let the kids get off to school, everyone go where they need to go. And then I rerouted back to bed.
Nice.
And stayed there for until 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning.
Do you see?
So that's a rest day for me. And then as soon as I got up, it was work. And then at 2:30 swung in and saw the family, and from there we're here at the podcast. So and then I'll do emails most of the night.
So you had a rest morning,
Yeah.
which hey, that's fair, you know. But it's a rest morning.
Well, technically, Wednesday are supposed to be date nights and day off, but it's never a day off. And as you just heard him, we're going to go look at emails instead of having date night.
Listen, I find emails very romantic. Okay, light some candles. Run myself a bath.
You know.
See, I the hopeless romantic comes from here over here. I would consider myself that. Yeah.
I am sometimes.
We're working on it.
Blue moon.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
You talked about aching in your back and all that stuff. Do you schedule
No.
masseuse, chiropractor, anything?
Chiro here and there. When I can't walk. I mean, it's got to get to the point where.
Would that be something like when you were doing it? Was that part of rest day, or that's just part of the routine?
That's part of the routine. Squeeze it in. I mean, one of our close friends is a chiropractor, so he's like, just swing in when you get a minute.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna request that maybe it's Wednesdays or date day that you just set up the massage, maybe couples.
I tried that, and he goes, "Oh, well, we should probably pick a day that I don't have a lot to do." And it's like, well, technically, you're not
Wednesdays.
supposed to do anything today,
Yeah.
but hey.
Wednesdays, maybe before the podcast. Come in and
Do you
relax.
see a masseuse or a
I
chiropractor?
used to regularly, and now that I'm getting back into wrestling, and like now I'm about to start wrestling school, I'm gonna have to. I have no choice. Like, it's been pretty crazy.
Tone got thrown through a table last week.
Yes,
Did you record it?
I did. It is out online. I
gotta see it.
Yeah, we'll try to. I
Did you
don't know,
lose
can
your
throw
belt?
Clips in
Did you-
episodes.
did
you
you
don't
re-
have to pull it up now.
Did you retain your belt?
I did lose my belt. I had my belt, and it was such a hit in Austin,
No, it was
Texas.
everywhere.
It was.
You took it with you, like-
not only was it everywhere, it attracted everybody in all the best ways. I had a
You're
blast.
so nasty.
Yeah, that's as far as I'll go. I had a blast in Texas, and I could owe a lot to the
Hit a belt.
So losing it was kind of hard, and then I got another match next Saturday, and it's like I just had a match. I just
So
got
did you
put through
lose
this
everything
door.
you gained with it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, kind of. I got 2 belts. Luckily, this next match is for the second belt, so there's a chance I could lose everything. But yeah, we're doing. I just found out we're doing a 3 doors down match because instead of a regular table, they put me through a door. And this match we're about to have, now we're gonna go through 3 different doors.
Why would you want to do that?
I love it. I love it so much. I can't explain it. It like the level of adrenaline I get from walking out and getting in this ring, and like now there's like they start chanting your name, and there's kids with signs, and it's
How
just
do you not take it to
unreal.
another level? I don't think I can just be like, let me go through a couple of
Oh,
doors.
Tone.
Like,
The reason he got thrown through a table because he accidentally purposely kicked that guy in the balls. Like literally, it was
so
not.
bad.
It was
all
like
in
you
there.
could tell
I
it was
felt-
not fake. It was. He felt
ate
it.
that,
Yeah,
and
I
yeah.
rewatched it like 10 times. I'm just like.
There was nothing fake
I
about
go
that.
that connected hard, and you can see the glimpse on the guy's face. He's like,
There was no acting involved in that kick.
Yeah.
And
You
there's
can
no act. I went through a door. That's a door
Yeah,
from
they-
Goodwill or the refurbish center or something like that. That's just a door. I thought, okay, is this like a prop door? Is it like paper? No, that's just an effing door. Like you can hang it up right now, and So it's but I don't know why I love it. Like it's. Obviously UFC is way more dangerous, but it's why ever the fighters fight. This is why the wrestlers wrestle, and it's just such a different art, and it's so much fun. Like I don't get adrenaline like that from anything else. And like even the music, like we just we performed for Yin Yang last Saturday, completely sold out, which I never would have expected. Like
The Yin Yang Twins,
their prime
yes.
was like 20 years ago, and they're still packing out venues. We were in Peoria, and I had so much fun doing that because they mistaken me and a shy songwriter for the Yin Yang Twins. Yep. So we had open bar because the bar thought we were the Yin Yang Twins. We sold out all our merch. Everyone came up to us to take photos, and like at first I was offended. Like, no, you think I'm them? No, dude, I'm my own guy. And then like they're like, let's buy 4 shirts, and I was like, So it was a crazy night for sure.
Yin Yang Twins was
That is
huge when I was in
hilarious.
college.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
were huge when I was in college.
They still
He
are.
became
apparently.
them, huh?
They were, yes, absolutely. No, they were kids younger than like when the songs were even made, and they knew every word. Like they knew more songs than I did. So, yeah, life's been fun.
So you got the Yin Yang Twins. You haven't announced yet that they just used your song with LeBron.
Oh yeah, that's insane. That was
So
yes.
tell us more.
I will elaborate on that real quick. So, the guy that made the song Showtime, he messages me here and there, like he made the beat and then just gave me the beat and paid me to hop on it, and I wrote the lyrics and recorded it. He ended up just messaging me on like Saturday right before I was on my way to Yin Yang and says, check this out. And I click it, and it's ESPN doing a highlight reel for LeBron James, and they used the Showtime song on it. And like, I've already done, I thought it couldn't get bigger than, Curry and them, Kansas City Chiefs, WWE, but like LeBron, like that's forever. That's, I don't know.
Yep.
I was big like Michael's the GOAT, but like now that LeBron's used my
stop
song, I don't know, man. There might be a new king in town.
No.
So
No.
yeah, it's pretty crazy though, and I don't get like, I don't know. And somebody left a comment like, "Dude, how aren't you rich yet?" And I was like, "Well, I actually get residuals every time my song's played on TV or any episode or even these YouTube or Instagram videos. Like that is actually, I haven't had to work a corporate job for 5 years now, or God, 6 years now. I didn't even count it, but that's because I make my living off of music. So I don't buy like all the fancy chains and nice cars, but like I got 2 daughters. I travel how I want to. I get to have fun with life. I get to make music for a living, and I'm blessed and happy. And this LeBron thing is crazy. I didn't think it could get bigger than everything I've already did, and it keeps leveling up.
Man, I'm trying to quit my job.
Do some music.
I know, right?
Get in the booth.
I learn how to
Drop
rap.
some bars.
Or just muffle on it. Some people I don't know what they say in their raps. I'm going to become a rapper.
Crazy.
You're gonna muffle on it.
I'm
I'm gonna use that from now on. I'm gonna muffle on this. Anytime I want to have a cuss word or anything, I'm just muffling, guys. I'm muffling on this.
Let's be real. How many rap songs do you actually know the word to these days? That comes out now, like
There
you
ain't
don't
no good
really.
rap right now. That's the
I
problem.
mean, it's just I can do that.
There's no Pac no more, no Biggie no more. There's, it's a completely different era of rap music
It
now.
really is.
Your local hidden rap is as good as you're gonna
That's
get.
why I
compared
can
to
do
a lot
it.
of that.
Yep.
I'm just gonna be like seeing something.
See, you're gonna have to network then. You're gonna have to be nice to people.
You're going to have to show up to the Iowa Music Awards.
I know I'm gonna be your upcoming artist.
Yeah. Maybe you can just scout. Maybe you just scout the good music. Like,
Yeah.
okay, this artist's good. That artist is
I
good.
can do that.
There we go.
Because do they perform before they go on?
Not every time.
I mean, how do you select? Because I think I'll help you select.
Yeah.
Because
Well, this year I actually just had a meeting, and hopefully we lock in. But Katie and the Honky Tonks, they won Best Country Artist of the Year, so I just invited them to perform at this year's Iowa Music Awards. And they're traditional country, but the music is so good, and I see also how hard they're working, and they collaborate with every genre. So anything from death metal to even hip hop, but they're traditional country. Like really, it's just so true to the genre, and it's not like transformed or updated to sound like today's music. Like it's pure.
Well, and your Iowa Music Awards in Des Moines this year,
Yes.
at the Capitol.
Yes.
Capitol Ballroom, so that's pretty cool. Obviously, Dad and Ma, that's what they do on the weekends in the summertime and fall is they search live music. So your recommendations and what you guys see out there need to be on Tone's tail.
Yeah.
I
You got some submissions in
I
already.
already sent in 2 submissions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to shout them out? Who'd you send in?
Chris Carr for acoustics and original song.
Nice. And you've seen them both live?
His
play the
name is
acoustic.
Chris Carr.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him.
KriskArr, right?
Yep.
Yep.
He's originally a Cedar Rapids boy,
Nice.
but he lives over in the Fort Dodge area now. He'd
I
been
love
playing
acoustic.
for over 50 years now.
That's awesome.
Got a lot of nice original stuff. He's putting together an album right now himself.
Nice.
So
Played at the farm.
and he plays at our farm every year.
Really? Like you guys just host a gathering and he plays? Or
Yeah.
how does that?
It's kind of the little area we live in. We just invite all the farmers and everybody that lives in the area, and they all come out and we just have like a big potluck and
They're supposed to come up there.
yeah.
oh, when?
Yeah, I'd like an invite.
I'd like an invite too. Heck, I haven't got
Bring
one.
Chris.
They probably text you and you ignored it because your mom said we were
third
supposed
Friday
to
in
be
August.
No,
Is it Saturday?
this year, remember?
Oh, that's right. We moved to Saturday.
So a week before the wedding.
Oh,
August?
August.
Third Saturday.
third Saturday in August.
Be a week before the wedding.
The wedding's in October.
It's
September 5th. First week of September.
Oh, that's right.
No, it's the 15th.
I think it makes yeah.
Yeah, it'd be 2
That's
weeks.
not a week before the wedding.
Yeah, ours is the
Like 2 or
15th.
3 weeks.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Putting it on our calendars.
Yeah. Oh no, you guys won't welcome. You're
Get the
gonna
farm.
you're gonna get some good home cooking right off the
love it.
farm food,
I love it.
Yeah.
and you're gonna hear some great music.
I'll cook for that too. I'll bring a grill down for that. I'll cook. Yeah.
So I'm kind of living multiple dreams right now between the music and wrestling. My question for the three of you, like Lucas specifically, if it wasn't real estate, Ken, if it wasn't farming, what dream or what occupation, what would you do? What would you pursue outside of anything that you do right now?
When you were a teacher and
I'm a retired teacher and football coach, and that's what I liked to do. That's what I did. That's how I enjoyed.
so do it all over again, what's your dream?
I would like to have the knowledge and the temperament that I had when I retired teaching and coaching and start over with that knowledge and temperament.
Same thing.
Would you do it with today's kids?
Huh?
Would you teach with today's kids?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They need it the most. What do you mean?
No, I would, like, say, because like that last 13 years I ran an alternative school. So, I mean, I had all the square pegs that didn't fit in the round holes. And you know, they're a unique bunch of kids of their own, and it's
Yeah.
they're
I'd imagine they all learn at their own pace.
They do.
You have to communicate with them their own way, each individual, I imagine.
Well, each one of you have to handle them more individually as far as they all have different needs, and you can't just blanket teach.
No,
you
not
got
at all.
to. You
Not
have
at
to
all.
know what their needs are and what's important to them.
Yep.
To make it.
You have to get a lot more personal.
Yes, you have to make it something that they can see value in.
Yep. Yep.
And you know, like anything, you don't find any value in it. You know how much effort you put into it.
That's exactly right.
So,
we talked about that on the last episode.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you have to find what's valuable to them and how it's going to help them reach their goals or what they want to do.
Yeah.
And no, I would do that. I would do that again. But like I said, I love coaching. I just wish I knew as much about it when I started as I did when I quit.
Manikka, what would you do if you could do anything but what you're already doing?
I don't know. Not what I'm doing.
So I'm trying to get out of this now.
Not at all that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I love you. But I don't know.
You might want to figure that one out. Because your happiness is mine. So I would love to know that answer. I would love to know that
A little bit of time to
answer.
figure this out, Lucas.
Man, I guess I got to
It's
figure it
up
out
to you to
for
figure it out. Yes, you know it.
Man.
I'm just trying to figure out how I can stir the pot on this one.
Well, like I told him, because he brought it up once, and he goes like, "Why do you hate it so much?" I'm like, I'm not built to be no one's punching bag. Like, you got, a couple of good times to come at me crazy and do all that before I like come back. And he hates it because he's like, you can't talk to her that way. Well, then you need to watch how you're talking to me, because listen here, you done slid about 3 times now.
Would you ever
and
work in corrections? Like, I think you would kill that.
I thought
Like,
about
you
it.
would be top dog in like a week.
I have a friend that does it, and before I had met Lucas,
Like,
she
why is
told
this
me,
not her
she told me to do it, and I'm like, man, I couldn't do that.
Why?
And so she's like, why not? I said, because somebody would say something. I was probably smacked.
You get to do that. Like, low key. Like,
Just because
this
they're
is
no,
probably
just
the
because
job.
they're there doesn't mean that you're supposed to just be in there beating on them.
I mean,
But I'm like, I don't have it, but I guess I could talk
You
back
would
and talk
excel.
crazy without getting in trouble. But
yeah, you are the trouble. Like, they got to go through you. Like,
I don't know. I asked, what is it, Tammy at Wallside? I told her I wanted to come with her and be a bouncer. I mean, not a bouncer,
bond.
bond.
bondsman? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like it'll be fun.
We
That's
thought
no
about
excuse.
starting one of those. We honestly
I'm
thought.
surprised that's not one of your many
Yeah, we thought about starting.
I just feel like
Yeah.
it'll be fun.
tracking people down, finding
Yeah,
them, and
dragging you.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
like
you would
have
you
a
would
good
kill
time
it.
at it.
I love it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well, that's what we've talked about
Yeah.
doing before. Yeah.
That's what bondsman is.
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's something new every day.
Yep. I'd probably be a nurse or a doctor.
That's crazy.
Probably a nurse. I'd probably go back to be a nurse.
Hey.
Yeah.
If I were to do it all over again, I really probably sports medicine focused. but somewhere in that field, I could see where I would truly enjoy being in. Because if you ask me today if I'd go back to school, what I'd go back for, I would definitely go back for one of two things. I'd either get into investigations on the criminal side, or I'd get into being a sports doctor or nurse of some type. I love the medical field, so I don't know. That's probably what I would do. You're doing what you want. Hey,
I never imagined professional wrestling being in the cards, and like I said, at one point I just had 2 belts, and I also just got a call from WWE to go back out to Vegas for WrestleMania week. So I'll be heading there in about 2 weeks, and the sky's the limit when it comes to that stuff. And it's like you're never too old, it's never too late, and you never know what's possible. So it's a crazy, wild ride.
And I'm going to be your head of security.
Yes, I'm telling you. Like right now, like I'm a good guy right now. I got a lot of people that show up for me. They buy tickets and enjoy me. When I get to be a bad guy, like I want this big entourage, this guys in suits. We're beating up everybody. I'll never have a match because we always just jump whoever it is. Like we're all gonna get in on this fun every show. So I'm excited, but right now, like because that's what I love about it too, is just the art and the business side. Like you got to think about, all right, who's gonna be a draw? What's gonna sell more tickets if this person wins, loses? What's the bigger story? What's something that people will get invested in? And I just love everything about it, and it's just so much fun. I promise.
So let's bridge this to our side piece over here that wants to pop in here and there. We need to bring him in more enough. Logan, what would you be doing, man?
I'm like, who the hell's the side piece?
Yeah, Manikka grabbed her knife. She's still waiting on Logan.
So
Surprise.
Logan's
Plot twist.
He looks as surprised as you are, man.
so Logan's got a theater background as well.
Yeah.
Cornell College, right?
Yep.
Yep. And so obviously you get to dabble a little bit with doing a little bit of this. You get to, I don't know. Tell me, what would you be doing?
It's the music thing. Yeah, singing would be my thing.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I went to school for musical theater, and then after school, moved into more of the just straight singing and musical performance. And it started doing some of that before COVID, and then COVID came and baby came and business came, and you have your little mental breakdown about it, and then you
have to. That's required.
so I haven't gone back to that, but someday I will.
I know a place where you can record.
You know what? I've heard. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Well, and the kicker to it is, so singing, would you be thinking more of a Broadway singing or more of your own singing?
No,
or?
I generally do I fall generally into like a cabaret style. So it's musical performance, it's full band. It's usually like some pop and rock stuff.
Nice.
And like singer-songwriter stuff, and then there's some storytelling elements in there as well. So yeah.
I see. So in December, it's been, and this has been a hidden secret, probably not hidden. I've talked about it many times. I would love
That's not hidden.
in the month of December to have some Christmas carolings.
Yeah.
No, that was hidden.
No, you just weren't involved in it. A,
No.
you don't sing, and B, you already know your answer.
Hey, Lucas is talking to his side piece right now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You still have the Grinch costume of mine,
bad.
right?
Yes. Yes,
You got to
we
chase
do.
the carolers away.
But I would love to have a group that the whole, like every weekend of December, be caroling somewhere, somehow.
Yeah, cute.
Who are you gonna get to do that?
I think,
I'm down.
Yeah. I mean, he's
That'd be
in
fun.
music. I mean,
That'd be
he's got
so much
singers.
fun.
Yeah, and then 2 days before he's gonna tell you got to take a flight to
I
Vegas
might
or
have to
something.
take a Now at least you expect it.
Hey, that's where you got to back up to a backup.
Yep, exactly.
And
It's kind of like, with Santa, you leave out milk and cookies. If you leave a door out, Tone might show up, fly right through it.
You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
but I mean, we know enough people that can sing and just enjoy the Christmas side of things that I think we could get a group together that we could do some Christmas caroling and spread a little bit of the joy. I know I'm talking to the wrong person over
Who
here.
do you know that can sing?
A lot.
Okay, I support it. I'll plan it for you. I'll let you know which days.
That's awesome. I love
You're
it.
not going to sing with us, huh?
Nope. I will do the planning. I actually thought about. Oh, did you ever finish your real estate classes?
I did not.
Oh,
I did. I know. I finished them. I failed the test. I missed by like 7 questions. I think it was. It was like too many.
No, it was not. That was really close, and you should have done it again and again and again and again.
It's hard. Like I don't like barely missing something.
Logan, did you
And it was
pass
like
your
3
first time?
Hell yeah, I did.
First
Okay.
time.
Jesus!
I passed my first time too. But
No,
Man,
it
I don't
gives me
remember-
anxiety. I feel like I'm gonna be like his one realtor that failed like 14 times.
Oh, that was so bad.
I mean, average realtor fails that test twice. Okay. Average realtor fails that test. I think myself, Damon, out of everyone in that office that was licensed, are the only 2 that passed their first time.
No, I'm not doing it.
It's really not. It's not so hard. I mean, you're right. Like the stats are there to support that, but it's also not so hard. I mean,
It's more of a
sincerely.
memory game than anything. Like it.
Yeah,
there
It's
was some math,
deciphering. They
but,
try to
like,
trick you the whole time with wordplay.
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's all
that's
wordplay.
Very similar answers. Like
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
wordplay.
I don't know. I thought about it and then I just decided, I don't want to do it. I feel like being a realtor and being with you, people probably gonna think like, oh, I'm gonna answer my phone past 6:00. Hell no, I'm not doing that. I'll talk to you in the morning. I feel like I'm gonna be like those other realtors that you talked about that be like, oh, you're not gonna catch them after 5. That's gonna be me. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. So I kind of thought about just event planning. I don't know. I enjoy that.
I think
and
you
I
would
can't.
be a really solid event planner. That's the world I come from. I did event
Yeah.
planning professionally before moving into real estate and this, and yeah, I think you'd be great at it.
Yeah, I was thinking about that hard the other day, and I was like, yeah, I can't be no realtor. I can't. I'm not going to do it. Then you want to call me all day,
Not a
email me
people
all
person.
day.
See,
Yeah.
you just got to be a backup. That's all.
See?
You don't even need to be a full time. You just need to be a backup to me.
So real estate wasn't for me for a lot of reasons. But one thing that was for me that has carried over into what I do now is that every time your phone rings or every time you get an email, there's money on the other side of it.
Fact.
And so that's why I started taking more calls in the evenings. I started answering more emails in the evenings. I have had to, define some boundaries for my family and, figure out what works for us. But every time I answer the phone, there might be money on the other side of it. And boy, howdy, do I like money. Or rather, do I need it? I need the money. So
All the above.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. So that especially as now a small business owner and really doing my own thing, that mentality needs to come into it. I need to push myself to always be doing more, because I am directly responsible for what comes in. So the more calls I take, the more emails I answer, the more comes my way.
Well, and everything you do in business is a numbers game. So, I mean, it's one of those, the Wayne's World, where they're throwing a pickle at the window and seeing which one sticks and makes it to the end. I mean, that's real life. I mean, it's a numbers game. Whether it's Laurel doing what she's doing today, with voiceovers and sending it out to 10 people. If she sends it out to 10, she's going to hear no from 10. She sends it out to 1,000. It only takes 1 or 2 to hear from that she hears that. Yes, it's just that consistency. It's like raising a kid. If you're inconsistent on raising a kid, then you're going to get inconsistent results.
It's definitely music for
Yep.
me. Like I had to explain to somebody the other day again. It's like, Tone, why aren't you rich? But it's like for the song Showtime, they paid me something up front, and I've done 100, maybe 1,000 Showtime songs that probably are all better than the one that got picked up. And I could hold out and say, don't pay me up front. I want a bigger percentage on the back end or something with that deal. And then it goes absolutely nowhere. So instead, I'm getting paid for the 100 different or 1,000 different Showtime songs I'm doing. And one just so happens landed somewhere. And luckily, I do have a little bit of a back end on that one. But a lot of times it's just a buyout. And a lot of times I feel everything is a gamble. But when it comes to music, it's like you can do a buyout where I just pay Chris Brown to hop on a song, or you could do back end where it's like, hey, this is going to be a hit. Chris Brown, we're going to give you 50%. But if you would have did the buyout, you would have took so much more money. It's a gamble, or it could flop and then you just wasted. So, that's just life. It's that pickle that sticks. You don't know what's going to actually stick and how far it's going to go. But the most important thing is you throw everything you got at it.
Yeah.
Well, it's also about building something, right? I mean, the farther and farther you get into it, the more you're empowered to say no to the wrong things and yes to the right things. Like when you're early on in a real estate career, you just want anything you can get your hands on, right? You're building a business portfolio, a line of work. You're building out that network like we talked about at the beginning of the episode. Like all of that matters. When you're at the Lucas point in the career, you can say no to more things that probably aren't worth your time, or better yet, refer them to other people and still take that portion of it, right? But save your time for the bigger things where you need to be spending your time, because the thing that is the most limited in the world is time, right?
Yep.
So, building is important too. I'm sure you're at a point where you're starting to say no to more things because you can see what the potential opportunities are if you do.
I got offered a Papa John's commercial, and the lyrics were like, ooey gooey, and so like the silliest shit ever that I've ever read. And like I turned it down, and then I saw the same commercial with that song played in the middle of WWE Raw, and I was like, no, why did I say no to that? But I knew why. Like I was uncomfortable. It doesn't fit me and my personality. None of it aligns with me. And I like, not that I got the other stuff because of that, but I said no to that. And I still believe one day my music's gonna get here, and it did in a way better.
You need to send
bigger
ooey gooey
scale.
my way.
I'm
next
not
time,
doing
then.
ooey gooey, man.
Ooey gooey can come my way. I'll get Logan on it. I'll get someone on it.
I tried my hardest to pull that off. I'm like, this.
I will sell out for ooey gooey so hard.
all day.
Are you kidding?
See, I rap, and there's a lot of ego in this, and there's diss songs, and I don't want to be like, you're the ooey
next
gooey
diss.
guy. Yeah, like I got no comeback for that. Like, yes, I'm ooey
Yeah.
gooey.
Ooey gooey pays.
Gooey and gooey all the way to the bank.
Get you some of that Papa money.
There you go.
But I mean, it is crazy throughout our careers. You got my dad, who's retired from 2 careers. I mean, he, obviously from being a teacher and a coach, but he was a police officer for 18 years. Wow. His dad was a police sergeant for 29 years, something like that. And you get mine where I dabble in everything. I mean, I got paint on my hands from painting walls yesterday for 4 to 5 hours. Manikka's and I doing some cleaning.
Waiting.
Right, it's always,
I didn't do anything. We'll get there.
We got
that's not what I was
the
waiting
property management, then you got the flips that we work on, then you got there's nonstop the coaching's in full swing, right now. We got AAU that starts up this weekend. I don't know. Here's a question I got for you guys. Building something's great, but would you ever build it again? Because I don't know if I would. I don't know if I'd go back and build the empire again.
Yeah, I had a good opportunity to restart T1 in Texas. I was staying with my brother for a bit. The problem was my kids. I had to get back home because I had a younger one I didn't expect to have, but also my oldest having that much time away from her mom, and then with the way I want to build, like it'll work out much better when she's a little bit older. But yeah, like I will gladly, and it's almost like franchising out. I will gladly start from the bottom again. I love the grind. I love pressure. I love when the odds are against me and people say you can't do something. Nothing inspires me more to do it. So as far as I am right now, I'm very grateful. And it really, you could lose it all tomorrow. Like, and that's why I go so hard with everything I do. But I also am prepared. I've started over so many times in my life. It doesn't strike the smallest ounce of fear in my heart to start again.
Yeah, building the empire again, I would build it for somebody else, but I wouldn't build it for me. Because, there's a lot that comes with being, the owner, the CEO, the guy on the ground, everything, wears so many hats that if you build it for someone else, you're focused.
Yeah.
We try to be focused as business owners, and we try to be focused as building our what we call our empire. But it's impossible. It's impossible to stay focused unless you're hiring a mad team around you. and then you got to make sure your overhead's covered.
Yeah.
With today's people and today's employees and today's entitlement, I don't know if I'd want to go through the employee standpoint again. I will, if I had a script and I had to teach it and I had to coach it and I had to say, okay, this is the boundaries you need to stay within. For someone else that owns that company, I could do it all day long.
Yeah.
And do it successfully. I could build someone else's company very, very, but doing it myself and doing everything myself again, I want the opportunity to turn it off at 5, the opportunity to turn it off at 6. And, hopefully in the next 10 years, that's the goal. But I don't know if I'd build it again for myself. I would do it for anybody else. If someone wants to come buy AMMT, I'll build 7 different locations for them.
Yeah.
I'll make sure it's running at top. But at the end of the day, I don't want the responsibility where I got to figure out how to take care of kids and wife, myself, and
What about in my situation?
Their
where it's like
employees.
you relocate. Would you relocate and rebuild?
Well, you think about it, you
Maybe.
have relocated and
Yeah.
rebuilt.
yeah,
The kids decide they all want to go to the same college in a different state.
I'd do it for someone else.
Okay.
Like I'd have a great resume to put on someone's table and be like, "This is my value."
Okay.
That it is. What about you, Logan?
I actually have a question for you before it comes back to me.
Okay.
Because it's a kind of a spinoff of Tone's question there. Do you feel like building is in your nature? I wonder if this is similar to like what people ask, like, are you going to still work when you're retired? Are you going to be able to just sit there and be retired? Are you, if you did relocate, would you be able to prevent yourself from building something for yourself?
Probably not.
Yeah. I believe
for
that.
being honest.
I've tried to
That's-
step
that's
away
the real
so many
answer.
different
Yeah.
times.
Thank you for
I-
being
yeah.
honest. He was trying not to. Yes.
I hear you. There's this dream world, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know how much of that's you and how much isn't.
Logan read right through your bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's that side piece magic I got.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
I
you know.
enjoy the grind to an intent. I'm getting old, man. I mean, 45 years old as of a week ago, and
This is why the rest morning isn't enough, right? You're answering this question after 3 weeks of grinding.
yeah,
The rest morning wasn't enough for you. You're feeling a little burnt out. You're like, I mean, if I could clock out at 5, I'd build it for somebody else. But if you slept all day and you showed up here, I think you'd give a different answer.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
well, I think you guys know him better than I do, because I am all emotion. So
I feel I relate to that a lot because I feel similarly. Where, would I do it again? Hell yes. Yeah, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I love what I'm doing right now. I really wish that I had started it differently because I started like 10 steps back and I don't know that I needed to. So I feel like right now is where I'm just kind of starting to hit my stride with it and figuring out how this works and figuring out what I want it to be. And I feel like I could have done that 2 years ago, or if I had started somewhere different, or if I had kind of
It
approached
takes
differently.
the struggle to figure out the stride.
Yeah.
and there's a lot of truth to
It's
that.
necessary.
Is that tattooed on your back? I feel like
I just made it up.
Hey,
Stride, and I was thinking struggle.
there's some merch right there.
so
right there.
so talk to me, Tone. Your favorite part about the build is the what? My favorite part is the pivot.
For me, it's the for lack of a better term, it's the glow up of the company and the people that I'm working with. I love a success story. I love full circle stories. So seeing when you're at your lowest and when we had nothing, and then seeing where we get, I get so many of those moments now, and there's nothing more rewarding that I'm more proud of seeing. Like, man, remember when you were horrible? Like, remember you had nothing, and like, look at what we have. Look at who's all
Well,
here.
and that's the coaching standpoint, because from a coaching standpoint, I love that aspect too.
It's the best. There's no
From
no
a
better
business
feeling.
owner standpoint, from where I'm sitting right now, and I think that's the difference in our mentalities right now. I don't want to see the glow up anymore.
It needs to start glowing
because
before I touch it.
You pull up like pull up the top 10 realtors in Cedar Rapids, and I guarantee 5 of them worked for me, trained for me, I got licensed.
But those same people, I bet you saw potential in before they were who they are now.
But they've also tried to take everything you got.
Yeah, you got some.
And I mean, that's a whole nother episode.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
It's so not cool.
we just saw today 2 of my guys now opened another property management company.
Yeah.
And one of them, another property management company, a guy we got licensed that was going to run one of ours, just got shut down. So he was active for 4 years and just got shut
I'm
down.
waiting on him to get shut
But
down.
The other one's going to run the same gamut. And
The other prideful moment though is that you're still here and you're still number one and you're still doing what you do. Because like I have, obviously, I do the music awards, so I'll have a couple people that will, and it'll get to me too. Like it's like, dang, you know, they're so upset now. They're trying to smear my name or saying, oh, don't submit for the music awards, or you told me I was gonna win. And it's like, I didn't tell you were gonna win. I think you are a winner. I think you should win, and everybody can't win. Like that's just not how this works. And you know, then I'll do my own awards. Good, go for it. Can't wait. Thank you. Take this off of my shoulders. But I'm still here, and I'm still making a lot of people happy, and I'm connecting so many people that are just like I said. For instance, Luke Sires, husband of Katie and the Honky Tonks, he met Cody Cripp from Gravecore. They're both in the same town,
that's band
recording
right
in
there.
the same studio. Didn't know each other till they met at last year's Iowa Music Awards. And it's like, and you know, now they'll get to work together and elevate together and teach each other things and tell each other about venues and locations they didn't know about. And it's like bringing those people together that are not only established, but like farther along in their artist career than I am, like, and still being able to play some kind of role that connected them. It doesn't get better than that.
That guys from Gravecore are pretty cool.
They're epic.
I
They
talked.
are amazing.
The one is just a local kid, doesn't live very far from us.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
he's the guitar player, right?
Was it guitar or was he the drummer?
Cody's vocals and guitar. It's probably the.
I was
is
thinking
there a
it's the
female drummer.
He's from Nashua.
Okay.
Talk about playing music.
Yeah.
That guy plays for Gravecore. He'll also sit down and play polka with you.
Nice.
Every once in a while, they have festivals and celebrations in these small towns around there. And
Yeah.
he'll just sit in and play for him. And
I love that.
Yeah. Gravecore was great. She did the national anthem for you guys.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
amazing. They're all of them. Like,
but I mean, they're just nice people.
yeah, the greatest of people. Like,
Yeah.
and they're just so cool. But yeah, that's, you know, those reasons. Like, I get that you've been in that situation where they take everything you know and try to turn it against you, or they don't show any gratitude.
I
for
would
what you've
honestly
given
say
them.
they don't turn it against me. I think they know better than to turn it against it, because spite, they know damn well that I'm driven off spite. I mean,
You're gonna make me stronger, Mo.
Yeah. I mean, there is my biggest driver in life is spite.
I'm gonna go add 30 more properties for me to look at.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't motivate me, damn it.
Yeah. I mean, spite is by far my angel and devil on my shoulders. You know, there is no doubt about it. Like, they're doubting you type situation. Or, no, so I don't think that's been the issue. It's more of, they need to understand there's plenty of fish in this market. And there's plenty of fish. Like the real estate investment market, just because they're in Washington, Texas, California, North Carolina, they're all still gathering to one areas.
Yeah.
I mean, the market is so small. Like, we have 17 different states we now have investors from, all investing in this area. And I mean, so we get to hear from everything. There's plenty of fish out there.
Yeah.
So starting your own stuff and how you do your own stuff, go do it.
Right.
Go be successful. But you want to come step in my puddle and you want to splash in it, and then you want to try to yank my clients. That's where I have an issue. If you go start your own company, do your own thing, be successful, go at it. So be it. But you got to be damned. I'm coming after yours now.
We're playing by your rules.
Yeah,
I'm out.
and so I as soon as you start reaching into my pot, that's when I got an issue. And usually they start with my pot. And when you're starting with my pot, that's where I have the bigger issues. Now, coaching side, I mean, we got our junior girls. I mean, we got 4 of them as of last week that have Division II or Division I offers to come play basketball.
Nice.
I already know two more of them are probably going to get offers. I'm so proud. Like, Washburn University. I got one of my gals that wants me to go on a college visit with her this next month. That's D1 right there. I'm excited as heck to join that journey with them. Our children, seeing one recover from an ACL surgery, like she's going and trying to get to where she wants to be in life. Mm-hmm. There's no better glow ups than those.
Yeah.
That's where your heart and your passion and your love goes to. The professional glow up on that side of it. I'm over that. You know what? Because you about to put me back to 27 years old, where I'm gonna just.
See, look at him
savage.
growing.
Manikka's like, yes, I've got him.
So proud of you.
I love it.
I don't know. Dad, what's your thoughts on it? You being a former coach and a teacher, the glow up in that area is probably one of the most gratifying things. And I think being part of that alternative school, you get to see gratification almost instantly, almost every day. A kid change a way of how they handle something or how they interact or how they react to something.
Oh yeah, most certainly. I think some of the biggest part is the lasting effect.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still run into my kids on a regular basis, and just out in the workforce, and it's just that fact that they're glad to see you,
mm-hmm.
and they know that you played a part in the fact that they are out here in the workforce and working and stuff, and
Yeah.
so no, I mean, yeah, it's a kind of a never-ending gift, because I like it. Still makes me kind of want to beat my chest a little bit. I'm still real proud, and I'm proud of them, and the efforts and the work they put into it to get to where they are.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they make me proud all the time.
Yep. So Tone. With that being said, I'm breaking stuff over here. With that being said, welcome back. Welcome back to the show.
Yeah, I heard I was missed.
Very.
First episode without me. Wow.
It is 3
What's
years.
so crazy is I didn't honestly think, I was like, you know what? This is going to be a breeze, it might work. And then it was like, never.
It's a certain
Again.
glow I bring to the table.
A glow or a bro, one of the two.
We're going to have Logan just come on the other side next time and just,
What's cool about the podcast is like when it first started, it was something you pitched to me, and I was like, cool, well, let me interview you on my podcast first, and then that way you get the feel of it. And then I was like, and then next week when we come in and start yours, you can host it yourself, or you can bring whatever guest. And after we did our first episode, you're like, I want you on. Just nope, you're behind the camera. We're talking. Yep. It's gonna be a conversation. I was like, I don't know shit about real estate. I still don't know enough.
You know enough. You know enough.
I think our chemistry, and we just keep a good conversation. We have fun, and we're honest, and we're helping. I know we're helping. Like we're educating, but not this is an educational podcast. Like we're just having a serious conversation about real estate, and we sip a little whiskey. So.
Well, and it's humbling when you go back and you see the clip that that Logan made. But Cody was sitting there last week, and we were sitting there, and he looked at the screen, and he's like, 2023. I'm like, yeah, it's how long we've been going at. He's
That's
like,
3 years. Oh my god.
He's like, where in the hell have I been?
Where did that go?
and then I had to think about it for a minute. I was like, man, we started off in the Center Point office.
Yep.
Then we were at the Soundbox.
Yep.
Then we've done some lives, which we're going to be doing lives again.
Yep.
I think Lynn County Fair got back to us today where we can shoot a live out there. So during Fair Week, we'll be out there. Hopefully we can do it before the concerts and get inside the venue.
Oh, that'll be sick.
Doing inside the venue why it's that'd be.
Let's do it.
I still sit back and think about, okay, my favorite one was when they had this person and when they had that person. I got 4 or 5 of my favorites that from watching all of them.
I pulled up the analytics today. I sent them to Logan, and I saw the mayor's office. That was number 1. I saw Schulte in there. Logan's was a good episode with good replay value. So, yeah, we've had some time.
Piggybacking onto your Schulte, have you got the Pork Tornadoes committed yet?
So I'm working on this current deal, but it's not with them yet. So I've got a weird tone order of operations.
Backwards. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely
whatever.
backwards. Yep.
But my backwards way is I've got 4 venue offers in Des Moines right now, and I want the best deal, but I have to be flexible. And in order to be flexible, I can't give my headlining artist a specific date and then have to tell the venue you have to do this date.
I think if you said the Pork Tornadoes are going to be here at this date, I
It
guarantee.
sounds great, doesn't it?
I guarantee they're not. That flexibility's gone with that venue.
Once I reel in and just say, this is it, this is the deal, we're going with that, then I'll go back to the headlining artists and make sure that they're available. But I don't want to secure it and have that conversation with the artist and then, that date doesn't work and I've already advertised that person. And
So the 2 weeks you're gone, I'm going to work on
I don't
that.
stop working. So yeah,
Those
even
2
though I'm
week-
going, I don't stop.
So we going to work on this because we got to get them and we got to figure out how to reach out to Corey Taylor.
Yeah.
You got
Might
Slipknot
need,
in Des Moines'
I need
backyard.
Ashton, to present or host or something.
Yeah, Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're working. I'll make some things happen.
I'm
Excited.
We got, like I said, we got to get that board together
Yes.
for the music awards,
Yes.
and let them run one way, this one run this, and then we come back together in a month and be like, yo,
Keep building.
yeah,
I love it.
yep.
I guess I'll be on a board since I can't host.
You're like, I guess.
There. I tell you though, there is so much talent in Iowa, and it's
So much.
and it's on all different genres. There's just so much. Wife and I, we see. Oh my goodness, I hate to think how many concerts we sat and watched performers play to 4 people. Mm-hmm. And then we've obviously gone to several where they're just sold out, and it's.
And there's some really good cover bands here. I mean,
This
what
is a
the
cover band state.
Hamilton? What's the Hamiltons? We saw that New Year's Eve that one time at the casino.
Not Hairball.
Johnny Home Band?
No, it was
Johnny Holmes out of Minnesota.
Yeah, Johnny Holmes. Yes,
Yeah,
Johnny.
he's out of Minnesota.
Johnny Holmes band. They're out of Minnesota.
Yeah.
Then there's one that's very similar. That's I'm pretty sure it's something Hamilton's, like the Raising Hamilton.
Oh no, the Hampton.
Standing Hand.
Standing Hampton.
Yeah, Standing Hamptons. Is that out of Iowa?
Yeah, they're off actually.
Corwith actually had them.
Yeah, they did have for several years.
Yeah.
They're out of the Des Moines area. I think Indianola. I think.
Fantastic. Then you got Bound to Be, who used to be Bound to Be. Gabe Chamberlain, who's one of my best friends.
Yeah.
Now he lives in the day, but they opened up for Dishwalla, and man, they opened up for some bigger names back in the late 90s, mid 2000s. We used to follow them everywhere. Bound to Be. They were so good.
Well, what is it? Almost Brothers. Mm-hmm. They're Old Wine area.
They're in this area.
They're in this area.
Yeah. Yeah. But there's so much music talent out there that we could be tapping into.
Oh yeah.
But it helps all of our businesses when we all start networking and we start talking real estate. And now we got to get some artists to start buying some real estate or get licensed because they know everyone.
I mean, studios are commercial properties, so
Well, where are we going to be at tomorrow night, honey? Listening to a band. We'll be in Minneapolis listening to a band tomorrow night.
Nice.
So, and Twins opener on Friday.
Minnesota Twins.
Twins opener
They
on
should be
Friday.
tough this year, too.
Well, they ain't not starting out so great, but yeah. Yeah, you get them back at home. They haven't played a home game yet.
Yep. Giants got smoked by the Yankees the first week.
Twins got smoked by the Yankees. Oh, no, Giants did. Yeah, you're right.
Giants
I know.
did, yep.
But they did beat up on the Padres last night, so I was kind of happy. At least if they're going to win games, win them in your conference.
Yeah, true. All right. Well, I think that's a good time to wrap it up.
Yeah, we're at the hour 30, like right on the dot.
We are. Yeah, I didn't even pay attention.
I've been watching.
Perfect. So this concludes another episode of
And
Real Estate. Hey.
Woohoo!